Find what's right for you only on Myntra Beauty.
Nice.
Shop now and get extra 20% off. Beauty.
Nice.
Shop now and get extra 20% off. Beauty.
Nice.
Shop now and get extra 20% off.
पहले एक्सीडेंट आई पहले മറ്റേ മാർട്ടിനസ് എവിടെ മൊട്ട രണ്ട് DMF-നെ വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. കളി എന്താന്ന് നോക്കാം. കസീസ് കഴിക്കട്ടെ കുറച്ച് ദിവസത്തെ. കളി വെറും തോൽവിയാണല്ലേ. 45 വിന്നുണ്ട്. സന്തോഷമായില്ലേ? യമാൽ 8 മന്ത് ഇഞ്ചുറി. യമാലിന് എന്ത് പറ്റി അറിയില്ല, ഞാനൊന്നും അറിയില്ല യമാലിൻ്റെ കാര്യം. യമാലിന് എന്ത് ഇഞ്ചുറി ഇടാം? അടുത്ത ആഴ്ചയായിട്ടല്ലേ ഇത് വരും, എൽ ക്ലാസിക്കോ വരും. നീ എന്തെല്ലാം പറയുന്നു? എന്തെല്ലോ തോന്നിയാസം പറയുന്നുണ്ടേ. ചെറിയ മാതിരി ചെറിയ പ്ലേയേഴ്സായിരുന്നു പ്രശ്നം. തട്ടിമുട്ടി ജയിക്കും അവന്മാർ. ആര് ചത്ത ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചാ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനുണ്ടോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണമെന്നല്ല ഉണ്ടോ 760 എത്തിയിട്ട് തോറ്റ് ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിച്ച് കളിക്കാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Welcome to stream, bro.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic.
SR like അടിക്കട്ടല്ലേ
The game itself.
ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ച് തുടങ്ങി. ഫസ്റ്റ് മാച്ചാണ് ലൈവിൽ കുറച്ച് പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ മാറ്റിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. 2 DMF ഉള്ളത് 1 DMF ആക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe, there's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
കണ്ണൂർ ID ആണ് ഇത്. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബർ അക്കൗണ്ട് അത് എൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ട് അല്ല.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
എൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ടേ അല്ല.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Looking to play it in. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's been slipped through. Takes a shot.
Nice goal.
It's there.
Nice goal. ഞാൻ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചില്ല ഗോളാവും.
The next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't
Offside.
lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency,
Archa.
all will be well.
അർച്ചനോടാ ന്യൂസബ് അർച്ചനോടാ.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's
ഫോർമേഷൻ കാര്യം സെറ്റായിട്ടില്ല സാറിന്.
It's a searching pass.
What
And
the
the
fuck?
assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
What the fuck? ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ എടാ ഇത് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബർ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഇടാ, മറ്റേ മെയിൻ അക്കൗണ്ടിൻ്റെ അറിയില്ല, മറന്ന്. മെയിൻ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ കളിച്ചിട്ട് കുറേ ആയി. മെയിൻ അക്കൗണ്ട് കളിച്ചിട്ട് കുറേ അറിയില്ല.
He's quick to get it clear again.
നല്ലൊരു ഫോർമേഷൻ ഉണ്ട് പറയണ. അറ്റാക്ക് ഇല്ല ഫോർമേഷൻ.
That looks a decent ball. Well seen. Saw that
നല്ല
coming.
അറ്റാക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ഫോർമേഷൻ.
Really well and stopped it.
SS ഇല്ല.
Raul. And Jamal. Platini. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in a great position here. Busquets.
Bragantino really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Back into the middle.
Offside.
Cantona finds himself offside.
Big fan. ലക്ഷക്കണക്കിന് ബിഗ് ഫാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്താ ചെയ്യും? ലക്ഷക്കണക്കിന് ബിഗ് ഫാൻസിലൊരാൾ.
Thuram. Rijkaard.
നല്ലൊരു ഫോർമേഷൻ പറയണം, ഒന്നും സെറ്റാവുന്നില്ല.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
സെൻട്രൽ ബാക്ക് വലിക്കലെന്നായിരിക്കും.
He can run onto that. And Mbappe! And he was there to
ഞാൻ
get a vital
ഇതിന് വന്നതാ.
touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
ദിവാലിക്ക് വന്നു.
This
ദിവാലിക്ക്
possibly
2
the
ദിവസം,
last play of the half.
2 ദിവസം.
Yamal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking
Central
points in that
attack
first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them. The way they've looked in transitions, Peter, they've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
നല്ല
Leading
അറ്റാക്കിംഗ്
1-0
ഫോർമേഷൻ.
at the break.
ഡിഫൻസ് പോട്ടെ, ഡിഫൻസ് ഞാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്തോ, ഗോളടിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഇതേത് സ്ലാങ് ഹേസ്റ്റ് എത്തി. ഹേസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ ദ ചാറ്റ്. എവിടെ എന്തൊക്കെ മിസ്സിങ് ഉണ്ട്, ടീമൊന്നും ശരിയായിട്ടില്ല. നല്ല അറ്റാക്കിങ് ആണ്, സെറ്റായിട്ടില്ല. അതാണ് ഞാൻ പ്രശ്നം. നമ്മളെ എലാങ്ങലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അടിപൊളിയായി.
For the second half.
Coming on the field,
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
number 11, rolling ahead.
It's Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
എലാങ്ങ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സെറ്റായി.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
എന്തായി ഡിവിഷൻ ഇല്ലടാ, 760 എത്തി.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them
760
to press
വീണ്ടും
as
പോയി.
high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the shot's on here. It's anyone's ball now. I think that's offside.
760 എത്തിയിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ 670 എത്തി. എന്താ ചെയ്യാ? ഞാൻ ഉച്ചക്കൊരു 2-3 കളി കളിച്ച് എല്ലാം തോറ്റി.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Mbappe. Real chance here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് കാണാം.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് ഫോണ് മാറ്റിയത്. ഫോണും കളിയും തമ്മിൽ എന്ത് ബന്ധം?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
എന്ത് ഡിഫൻഡർ അത്,
Timber gets good distance on
എന്ത്
it.
ഡിഫൻഡിങ് അത്.
And here's Griezmann. That's tidy. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Good-looking ball. Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Yamal.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And the pass is intercepted. Has a shot!
അടിപൊളി കളി.
I thought it was going to...
Oh, what a mistake! And here's Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance!
നൈസ്.
He's got away with one there.
ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അവിടെ ഇനി അത് ഒന്നും കൂടെ നേക്ക് ചാറ്റ്
All hands on
അതിൽ
deck for
ബാക്ക്
this
അടിക്കാൻ
one.
കഴിയില്ല. ബാക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ലടാ ചാറ്റ്. ഒന്നും കൂടെ
Played it short. Now this could be a chance to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here.
കസിയസ് കീപ്പർ ഞാൻ മാറ്റി.
Yamal
പീറ്റർ
with
ചെക്ക്
the short
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
one.
1 minute added time.
Thuram.
പീറ്റർ
Referee
ചെക്കാണ്
looks at
കീപ്പർ
his
ഉണ്ടായത്.
watch
മാറ്റിയിട്ട് ഞാൻ
and
കസിയസിനെ.
blows his whistle. Well, that was tense.
That's
Boy,
really
that
good.
was
Nice
tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
എനിക്ക് CF-ലെ ടക്ക് ടക്ക് എന്ന് കളി വരണം. ചന്നം പിന്നെ കളി വരണം CF-ൽ. നല്ലൊരു അറ്റാക്കിംഗ് മിഡ്ഫീൽഡർ ആരില്ല. നല്ലൊരു അറ്റാക്കിംഗ് മിഡ്ഫീൽഡർ. ക്രീസ് വരെ അടിപൊളി പ്ലെയറുടെ. മെസ്സിനെ കളിപ്പിച്ചാനോ? CF സെൻറ്റർ ബാക്ക് നല്ലൊരു LB ഇല്ലേ? ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് കേളേഴ്സ് ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ ഉണ്ട്. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് കേളേഴ്സ് ഇഷ്ടംപോലെ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ഏതാ വേണ്ടി എനിക്ക്? ബെയിലുണ്ട്, മെസ്സി ഉണ്ട്, കുറേ ആളുണ്ട്. മെസ്സിനെ ഇറക്കും. കറണ്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ മാൾഡീനിയാണ് ഇല്ലത്. മാൾഡീനി ഇറക്കാം. 2 അറ്റാക്കിങ് അടിക്കട്ടെ. മെസ്സിനെ ഇറക്കണ്ട്. ഏത് മെസ്സിയാണ്? റൊമിനിക്കൊന്നും കളിക്കുന്നില്ല. ബ്രോ ഞാനായിരുന്നു ഇന്നലെ ലാസ്റ്റ് കളി ബ്രോൻ്റെ ഒപ്പാനായിട്ട് വന്നത്. ഇന്നലെ ലാസ്റ്റ് കളിയാണ്. സ്കോർ എത്രയാണ് ഇന്നലത്തെ? $107. കസ്റ്റമർ 4-1 ലാസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച്. നെക്സ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് ഫുൾ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഇറക്കുക. ഓർമ്മ വന്നു. ബെയിലിനെയും കൂടി ഇറക്കുക. 2 ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. സന്തോഷമായില്ലേ? രണ്ടും ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഇറക്കാം. എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? പോരാ? ഗ്രീസിൻ്റെ ആട സൂര്യ ആട SS ആക്കുക. അവിടെ ക്രീസ്മാൻ നല്ല റൺ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടാ. ക്രീസ്മാൻ കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പ്രണവ് മോഹൻലാൽ വെയിൽ പിടിച്ചല്ലേ. ഓടാ ഔട്ട് സൈഡ് കളറാ. വട്ട ഫുക്ക് പുറു വല്ല മയില്. ഞാൻ ഈ പേര് എന്നെ പറ്റിച്ചതല്ലേ. വേറെ ആരും ഇല്ലേ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്? വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും അറിയാം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ബ്ലിറ്റ്സില്ല? എൻ്റെ അറിവിലില്ല ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. താണ്ടി ഇറക്കണ്ടല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ ഇല്ല. എന്താ മോനെ ഇങ്ങനെ? എടി എൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ട് അല്ലടാ, എൻ്റെ അക്കൗണ്ട് അല്ല. പോയിന്നെല്ലാം ബ്ലിറ്റ്സാണ്. ഓടാ വണ്ടിയാണ്. അതാ അതാ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സാ. വിഷയാണല്ലടാ, വിഷയാണ്. എന്നാലും കാഞ്ചിയ മെസ്സിനെ സ്ട്രൈക്കറിലിട്ടില്ലേ. ഹോയിനബിന അറ്റാക്കിംഗ് മിഡ്ഫീൽഡർ. 2 ബ്ലിറ്റ്സായി. ഇനി ഏതാ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഇല്ലേ? വേറെ ആരെങ്കിലും ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടോ? ഡെൽപിയറോ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അല്ലേ? ഇതിനെല്ലാം ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും. ഈ ഡെൽപിയറോ അല്ല ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. അവിടെ ഫിൽറ്റർ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റൂലടാ. ഫിൽറ്റർ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. പ്ലെയർ സ്കിൽസ് കൊടുക്കുക. കിട്ടും. ശരിയാ, ഞാൻ പ്ലേയിങ് സ്റ്റൈലാ നോക്കും. അമ്പമ്പോ ലാംബാർഡ് ബ്ലിറ്റ്സാ. എടാ ലാംബാർഡ് ബ്ലിറ്റ്സാ. എൻ്റെ എന്തിന് ആരിറക്കണ്ട? സാലാൻ ഇറക്കണ. സൺ അടിപൊളിയാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് തൽക്കാലം സണ്ണിന് ഇറക്കാം. 2 ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? ലാംബാർഡിന് ഇറക്കാം. എല്ലാവരും സീനെന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. ലാംബാർഡിന് എല്ലാം ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഇറക്കാം. സാലാന സാല SS കളിക്കും. അമ്പോ സാല SS പോരെ. 3 ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. സന്തോഷമായ? ബിസ്ക്കറ്റ്സ് TMF. ഞാൻ ഡീപ്പ് ലൈങ് കൊടുത്തേ. ഡീപ്പ് ലൈൻ ബിസ്ക്കറ്റ്സ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. സെറ്റല്ലേ? 5 ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ഇൻ മൈ 11. തൊടുന്നതെല്ലാം ഗോളാവും ഇനി. മാരേജ് എപ്പോ? മാരേജ് കഴിഞ്ഞറാ. സെറ്റല്ലേ? കളി ഇനിയാണ് കളി. ഇനി ഏത് അപ്പോണൻ്റെ വരുന്നു? അവൻ്റെ ഷഡ്ഡി കയറണം. അവൻ്റെ ഷഡ്ഡി അവൻ്റെ ഷഡ്ഡി കീറുകയും നോക്കാം. ചെക്കൻ ഞെട്ടും, ഒപ്പോണൻ്റ് ഞെട്ടും പോലെ ടീം കണ്ട്. ഒപ്പോണൻ്റ് ടീം കണ്ട അവിടെ തന്നെ ഞെട്ടും. ഞാൻ 22-ാം വയസ്സിൽ കല്യാണം. ഒപ്പോണൻ്റ് ഞെട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. അറ്റസ്റ്റ് ടോറസ് F2P പ്ലെയറാണ്. ഒപ്പോണൻ്റ് ഞെട്ടി. പ്രൈം ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ ഇറക്കും. പ്രൈം ഒലിവർ ഖാൻ ഉണ്ടാകുമോ നോക്കിയില്ല. നോക്കണം. 5 ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിനെ വെച്ചിട്ട് കളി. തൊടുന്നതെല്ലാം ഗോള്. തൊടുന്നതെല്ലാം ഗോളായിരിക്കും. പയ്യൻ വേഷ നോക്കട്ടെ, കയ്യിലുണ്ടാ നോക്കാം. എന്താ മോനെ അണ്ടർ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുകയാണോ? മഴവിൽ നോക്കട്ടെ. എല്ലാം കേള്, കിട്ടുന്നതെല്ലാം കേള് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സ്റ്റണ്ടിങ് ഒന്നും അടിക്കുന്നില്ല, ഫുൾ കേള് മാത്രം. കിട്ടുന്നതെല്ലാം കേളൻ. അറഞ്ചം പുറഞ്ചം ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്. പ്ലേസ് കണ്ണൂരാണ്. കറൻ്റ്ലി ബാംഗ്ലൂരാണ്. അടി ഇവനെന്താ ഓക്കെ ഞെക്കാത്ര? തോറ്റാ നാണക്കേടാ, തോൽവിയ. ഈ ടീം വെച്ചിട്ട് ഞാൻ തോക്കാനാ നടന്നത് തന്നെ. ഇൻസ്റ്റാ ഐ ഡി വിഷയം.kid. അടി ഇവനെന്താ ഓക്കെ ഞെക്കാതെ? ഞാൻ അത്ര സമയം വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. പേടിച്ചവൻ. ബാംഗ്ലൂർ നൈറ്റ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി ആണോ മോനെ? ബാംഗ്ലൂർ നൈറ്റ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി ഇല്ല, ഈവനിങ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി മാത്രം. ചെക്കൻ പേടിച്ചിട്ട് കട്ടാക്കി പോയി തോന്നുറ. ഒപ്പോണൻ്റ് കട്ടാക്കി പോയി. ടീം കണ്ടപാടൻ കളിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല, മനസ്സിലായി.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
കിട്ടുന്നതെല്ലാം ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടി.
So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks. Coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. He's having
എൻ്റെ
it's bounced back off the
സാല
post.
മലമൈ സാല എന്ത് കാണിച്ചു കൂട്ടിയ സാല.
Lampard. It's Lampard.
സോറിടാ, മറന്നു. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്കാൻ മറന്നു. സ്റ്റണ്ടിങ് അടിച്ച്.
Well, there's the clearance.
അടുത്തതിലടിക്കുക.
Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Lam. So it is still 0-0. Played out wide. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
ഒരു ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്കാൻ ബോൾ തരുമോ?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And claimed it back swiftly. Lampard.
നിലത്ത് നിർത്തിക്കുന്നതിൻ്റെ ബോള്.
Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's picked out the run. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
യെല്ലോ കാർഡ് കൊടുക്കാം.
Well, that's a booking. Always looking. Do you think he's
Red
feeling the
പ്രതീക്ഷ
effects of that
red.
tackle?
Well, I think the
Script
alternative was
on,
to
eh?
stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It certainly
I
looks
can't already go.
appetizing, well within shooting range. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
already go.
Nakata!
Nice.
It's a loose ball. Played in deep. Tries to get it clear. Elise. Hermes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And here's Batistuta!
ഞാൻ ഗോൾ അടിച്ചെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചത് ഞാൻ ഗോളോട്
Superbly
അടിച്ചിട്ടില്ല.
there. Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has been cut short. Busquets. Salah. Hermes.
ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ മൈൻഡ് മൊത്തം മാറിയാണ്. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. കളിയെക്കാളും കൂടുതൽ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിനെ കൊണ്ട് അടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി മൈൻഡ് മാറി.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Too much.
Offside that time.
ഫുൾ ബോഡി ഓഫ് സൈഡ്. ഞാൻ വെച്ച് ചെറിയ ഓഫ് സൈഡാണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു.
That looks a decent ball. And this is Torres. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Fernando Torres. And it's Batistuta. Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp.
എടാ
Towards the hour mark and still no goals. Can he latch on to this? Now who's going to be first to this? Quick look, then plays it in. Maldini clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. And this is Torres. Almost an hour gone. Nakata has
ഇത്ര
got himself a
അവന്മാരെ
free
തൊടുമ്പോൾ
kick.
മാത്രം ഫൗള്, എനിക്ക് ഫൗള് തരാത്തത്.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Nakata!
എൻ്റെ ചെങ്ങ വാറും.
And he's managed to get rid and reclaimed it in a trice. And he's gone looking for safety. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through, looking for a runner. That's good vision. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's going for goal.
എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഷോട്ട് അടിക്കുന്നത്?
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Hoeneß with the clearance. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
On the field is number 10. Substitution.
Chiesa looking to play him in. And Messi!
എന്താണ്
Oh,
ഈ
he's
ഷോട്ടർ?
managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he plays one through. Batistuta
ഭാഗ്യം
gets
offside ആയി.
offside.
നല്ല കൂമ്പിയൻ, നല്ല ത്രൂ ആണ്. സന്ദീപ്,
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Lahm makes the interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഹോസ്പിറ്റലാണ്, ഡോക്ടർ പറഞ്ഞു 10
Pedri
ലൈഫ്
has
ടൈം
been caught there. It's a foul.
എനിക്കൊരു
Well,
എത്ര
that looks like a
50,000
final warning.
ചീപ്പ്
Still
പെട്ടെന്ന്
no
ലാസ്റ്റ്
card.
വിഷയം നമ്പർ അയക്കടാ. അങ്ങനെ ആഗ്രഹം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിന് ചെയ്ത് തരും.
Well, it's Batistuta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
ശ്ശെ, ഈ
Well,
കളി
that's
ഡ്രോ
down
ടഫ്
to a
കളിയാണ്.
simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception. And the referee
മോനെ
brings it to a
ഗണ്ണ്
close.
കിട്ടുമോ? ഗണ്ണ്
So a tough one to gauge.
Sandeep
Defensive
Haira,
dominance
hey.
combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിനൊന്നും കളി കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല.
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps
ഞാൻ
one
ഉദ്ദേശിച്ച
team
കളി
might be
വന്നിട്ടില്ല
happier,
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്.
but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
എന്താ ചെയ്യാ? എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? അവനോട് ജിപേ നമ്പർ അയക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്, അവനോട് നമ്പർ അയക്കാൻ പറ്റാൻ അവൻ നമ്പർ അയച്ചില്ല. Line cut, line cut. Line cut, line cut. മെസ്സി ഒന്നും സെറ്റായിട്ടില്ല. അലൻ ജോൺ, ഹൈ ബ്രോ. അലൻ ബ്രോ, വെൽക്കം. എന്തല്ല ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചാ?
Well, football is of
Like
course
അടിക്കാതെ തന്നെ
ultimately
like
just a
അടിക്കുക.
game, but for the next 2 hours, it
കരണ്ട്
might not
റാങ്ക്
feel like
പുഷാടാ.
that. The stadium
നോക്കട്ടെ.
is full of noise and energy.
അതിൻ്റെ ഇടയ്ക്ക് കളി
This
തോറ്റാൽ
certainly matters.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി വേണം കളിയാ.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. There's a distinctive old-school feel, Peter, to Fernando Morientes.
Yeah, true. Mind you, by any yardstick, Jimmy, he has a game to be effective in any era, and his stats actually show that.
Yeah, I was always impressed with his quickness of
Penalty
mind in the
foul.
box, his speciality in turning defenders, freeing up space, and we of course know all about his finishing and that excellent link-up play.
A truly multi-dimensional player. Baresi with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini cuts out the pass. Quarter of an hour played. Morientes. Thuram concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here.
തുറാൻ മോശമില്ല കേട്ടോ. സെൻറ്റർ ബാക്ക് കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, നല്ല കളി കളിക്കുന്നു തുറാൻ. ലിയോ ഷാൻ, ലിയോ ഷാൻ. അവിടെ നിനക്ക് അങ്ങനെ പണ്ടത്തെ പേരൊന്നും കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ലിയോ ഷാൻ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ പണ്ടത്തെ പേരെന്തടാ? കീപ്പർ എവിടെ എത്തിന്? ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി നോക്കട്ടെ, കളി തോറ്റ.
Lam. Decent chance.
കളി തോറ്റാ കളിക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി.
The breakthrough strike. Perfect placement. The
ആരെ
one
goal
place
അടിച്ചേ?
the keeper
Yes,
couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes... Neymar!
നെയ്മറൊക്കെ
Super hit, but
സീനാണല്ലോടാ.
it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min, and he was quick to react. Messi. Neymar. Mackay. He's going for goal.
എൻ്റെ ചങ്ങ,
That is beyond special.
ആരടാ അത്?
Worldy and a half. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chance.
Chance for a shot!
ആ ഇത്
He's got a goal!
ജയിച്ചാൽ 20 സൂപ്പർ ചാറ്റ്.
They've done
ഏടാ
it! It was
ലൈവ് ബാക്ക്
coming!
അടിക്കാൻ
They
പറ്റില്ല.
have their
ഇതിലാവിടെ
reward.
ഗ്യാപ്പിലാവില്ല.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
There's the shot!
മയിര്.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
ആരാടാ
Yeah, he was
കീപ്പർ?
well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Drilled in low. Honas! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
here's Messi. Now it's Son Heung. Great chance!
Blitz.
It's a goal! A game of thrills!
Blitz
All
ആയതുകൊണ്ട്
square in the
goal-ആയി.
blinking of an eye!
അതൊന്നും
Yeah, and
പറയാൻ.
analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Start. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda
Goal അങ്ങനെ
here
അടിപൊളിയായിട്ട്.
from both sides.
Be reminded that drinking is
Blitz
Terrific
ആണ്
half,
കേളടിച്ച്
all
വിട്ടതാ.
goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Number 11,
Hi.
Messi. Coming on the field.
Hi, hi.
Number 15, Zico. Number 14, Kubo.
So once again, we're underway.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Brilliantly cut out. Ernest, looking for a runner. Well, played right into his path. It's Son Heung-min! He scored! And the
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിൻ്റെ
game
ഒന്നും
is
ഫാൻസ്
well and
കിട്ടുന്നില്ലതാണ്
truly
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സിന്.
turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's been caught. Hannes!
എൻ്റെ ചെങ്ങ.
Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
റൈറ്റ് ഫൂട്ടറാന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chiesa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No joy this time. And he's there to belt it away.
ഗുല്ലിറ്റിൻ്റെ പെർഫോമൻസേ ഇല്ല ഗുല്ലിറ്റിൻ്റെ. ബ്രോ ഇപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് 10-ലായതേ ഉള്ളൂ. ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇയർ 10ാം ക്ലാസ് ടെക്സ്റ്റ് എല്ലാം
Substitution on the field.
ഡബിൾ ടച്ച് ഇട്ട് ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്ക്.
17, Vitinha.
10th-ന്റെ
Erasing. Coming on the field, number 10.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 18.
Kubo.
Van Dijk.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Son Heung-min.
10th ക്ലാസ്സിന്
Almost
ടെസ്റ്റാ.
75 minutes on the clock now. Played with finesse.
ഞാൻ ഏത് കൊല്ലാണ്
Passing is crisp and sharp. Koundé.
ഞാൻ 10th ക്ലാസ് ആയിട്ട് ഏത് കൊല്ലാന്ന് എനിക്ക് തന്നെ അറിയില്ല.
Ball's gone out of play.
ഞാൻ നിനക്ക് 10th ക്ലാസ് റിറ്റ്സിനെ കൊണ്ട് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചിട്ടാ സണ്ണിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഗോൾ കണ്ടിട്ടാ. സണ്ണിൻ്റെ ഒരു
Keep
അടിപൊളി ഗോൾ
calm
ഉണ്ട്.
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Ter Stegen
നല്ല
gets
ball.
his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
അലീൻ
Adams gets across to intercept that. Zico. It's Zico!
എൻ്റെ ചെങ്ങായി
Scores!
ആയിരം
Soaring level at the last.
അടി ഈ
What a
കളിയിലടാ അടിച്ചത്
delicious
വിളിച്ച്.
goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Good run, lovely
കളി
take.
ജയിച്ച കളിയാണ്.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're
1v1
always gonna have
വരെ
chances
ഞാനെത്തി
with that kind of
1v1.
movement.
ഞാൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 എത്തി.
All hands on deck for this one.
അവിടെ ഞാൻ എത്തിയിട്ടേ ഇത് രണ്ടാമത്തെ കളി ഡ്രോ ആവുക. ഞാൻ റാങ്ക് പുഷ് ചെയ്യാണ്. എത്രാമത്തെ കളിയാണെന്നറിയാം. കഴിഞ്ഞ കളിയും ഡ്രോ, ഈ കളിയും ഡ്രോ.
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be
Tenso.
happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim. And with that, it is...
എന്താ ചെയ്യാം, പോയിന്റ് ഡിക്രീസ്. ഒരു കളിയും ജയിക്കട്ടെ. റിലീസ് ആക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല ലൈവ്, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം, 2 കളി ഡ്രോ, 2 ഡിക്രീസ് തന്നെ. ലാസ്റ്റ് അവൻ്റെ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിച്ചിട്ട് സീക്കോ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് ആണല്ലേ. യായാനെ ഫ്രീ ട്രയൽ കിട്ടിയായിരുന്നു. സന്തോഷം കേട്ടോ, സന്തോഷം, വളരെ സന്തോഷം. എനിക്കെല്ലാം ഫ്രീ ട്രയൽ കിട്ടുന്നത്. ബ്രോ ഞാനാ ലാസ്റ്റ് ഒപ്പോണൻറ്റ് നന്ദാക്കിരാൻ. ഔഫ്, അടിപൊളി കളിടാ, അടിപൊളി കളി. സീക്കോൻ്റെ അടിപൊളി ഗോൾ. റാങ്ക് എത്ര എത്തി? ഒപ്പം നന്ദകിരണ പോലും ഒപ്പം വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് ലൈവിൽ. നല്ല ഗോളാണ് സീക്കോൻ്റെ, പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചില്ല ഞാൻ അവിടെ നിന്ന് അടിക്കും. ജയിക്കുമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചതാ, ജയിച്ചില്ല. യായാട്ടൂറെ അങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്, അടിപൊളിയല്ല യായാട്ടൂറെ.
Well, what a sight this is.
Mode
The colour, the choreography,
28.
the camaraderie.
Top 5
The
ൽ
fans
ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
have
മോഡാക്കാം.
pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
ഡിഫൻഡർ ഭയങ്കര ഒന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ടായി.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Son Heung-min. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement.
എന്നാ
Too
ചെയ്യണ്ട,
much on it, and that is an easy claim
ഡിഫൻസ്
for the keeper.
ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് കയറുന്നു. 1-2 കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഡിഫൻസ് എത്ര വേഗം പൊട്ടുന്നറിയും.
Changes him with that pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great ball if he can get there. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
എന്നാ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി പറ.
They want to be quick here.
1-2
It's
കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ
breakaway
വേഗം
time.
പൊട്ടുന്നുണ്ട്. അതാണ് മെയിൻ പ്രശ്നം.
And here's Son Heung-min. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A heavy challenge. And that has been clubbed away.
അവിടെ ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്കേണ്ട സമയമാണ്. ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിക്കാൻ
It's
പറ്റിയിട്ടാണ്.
bounced loose now.
അലിൻസാക്കി നിനക്ക് എന്തേലും ഓടാൻ വേറെ പണിയൊന്നുമില്ല. സ്ഥലം എവിടെയാ? അവിടെ സ്ഥലം കണ്ണൂർ. ഇവിടെ കണ്ണൂർ. കളിക്കാൻ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മായ വിജു കളിക്കാം. കറണ്ട് ബാംഗ്ലൂരാണ്.
Son Heung-min. Chiesa. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a
എന്തെല്ലോ കളിച്ചുകൂട്ടി
goal!
ഗോളടിച്ചു.
Some heroic
ബാംഗ്ലൂർ
goalkeeping,
പണിയുണ്ട്.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
അസറോ
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
നൈസ് ക്ലിയറൻസ്.
Gets good distance on it.
റാങ്കാണ് 700-ലെത്തി. അല്പനേരത്തിനുള്ളിൽ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും.
Bragantino can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Chiesa. He's shifting through the gears here. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's got a piece of it.
There will be one
Dealt
minute
with nicely
added
by
time.
the defence. And this is Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min!
എന്താ ഗോളാ,
Goal! And they're at
അടിപൊളി
it
ഗോൾ.
again.
ഇപ്പോൾ ലൈവിലൊന്നും ആരും കാണുന്നില്ല, ആകെ ഒരാളല്ലേ വാച്ചിങ്ങുള്ളൂ. എടാ ഞാൻ 2 ആഴ്ച ലൈവ് ഇട്ടിട്ടാ. 2 ആഴ്ച ലൈവ് ഇട്ടിട്ടില്ല. ഫുൾ പനി പിടിച്ച് കിടത്തായി.
Bragantino certainly can feel happy
ഇപ്പോൾ
about
2 ദിവസമായി
things
ഇന്നത്തെ
have gone.
സമയമെടുക്കും ആൾ
Now
വരെ.
is the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing.
ആളൊക്കെ വരാൻ സമയമെടുക്കും.
Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
2 ആഴ്ച ലൈവ് ഇട്ടിട്ടില്ല.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement.
പനി പിടിച്ച്
A 2-goal
ചാവാനായി.
margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good.
And Messi!
റൈറ്റ് ലെഗ് അല്ല,
And
ലെഫ്റ്റ്
that's
ലെഗിനെ
caused a
കൊണ്ട്
worry or two.
Messi
Blitz
has
ആണെങ്കിൽ
taken
മാറ്റി
on
കാര്യം.
too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Lampard. Takes a shot.
ഓഫ് അടിപൊളി.
Vicious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് അടിപൊളിയാണ്.
Ernest picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry tries to get it clear.
വെറുതെ അല്ല എല്ലാവരും ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ് എടുക്കുന്നു.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? And that's what you call
ഇവിടെ 4-2
inspired
LMF
goalkeeping.
RMF ആയിരുന്ന ഫോർമേഷൻ വന്നു.
There, didn't he? That's very
നോക്കാം
well played.
റിഫാദ് ഉണ്ടാവൂടാ.
Their second corner of the game.
LMF RMF അധികം ഉണ്ടാവലുണ്ട്. അറ്റാക്കിങ്
Up he goes!
കിട്ടാനാ മണി.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
ഞാൻ അവിടെ നോക്കിയിട്ട് പറയാം.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them
നോക്കിയിട്ട്
to
പറയാം. ഒരു കമന്റ് ഇടുക, ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു
press
വീഡിയോ
as high as they can and get in the
കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
right
ഞാൻ
position to
കമന്റ്
do that
അയക്കാം.
collectively.
Chiesa has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi!
എൻ്റെ ചെങ്ങായി.
And he's taking no chances there. Gnabry.
They need to play this quicker
മെസ്സി
in transitions
സീനല്ല
like
കേട്ടോ
this.
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സെല്ലാം.
Nicely waited for. It's Son Heung-min!
സിമ്പിൾ പരിപാടിയാട്ടോ.
Cruising!
ഇവിടെ ലൈവ് ബാക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂലാണ്.
There is
ഈ ആപ്പിൽ പറ്റില്ല. ലൈവ് കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ കാണാൻ പറ്റും.
And he just knows it.
ലൈവ്
Well,
കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ
one
കാണാൻ
moment
പറ്റും.
you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of
Sun
modern
അടിപൊളി.
football, Peter. You get
മെസ്സിയുടെ
pressed from the
നല്ലൊരു
front and you have
ബ്ലിറ്റ്സ്
no
ഉണ്ട്.
time on the ball whatsoever.
മെസ്സി
You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
അന്തകരൻ്റെയാണ് സീക്കോൻ്റെ.
And there was his
Kudikachi
third,
goal.
and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, no joy this time. Forwards and with intent.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, what a Messi!
ഊഫ്
No,
മെസ്സി.
he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very
മെസ്സിനെ
comfortable
കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ
playing on the
അടിപ്പിക്കരുത്
break.
ഷോട്ട്.
They're really swift.
4-1-3-2 വെർഷൻ ഫോർമേഷൻ
So the
വന്നിരുന്നു.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
4-1-3-2 അതുണ്ട്.
Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, red, nice interception. Looking for the run. Forlan.
4-1-3-2 ഉണ്ടാവും.
Oh, that's nice. Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes chance! He scores! They're back within
4-1-3-2
reach! A momentary
ലൈവ്
lapse
കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടേ പറയാൻ പറ്റൂ.
mercilessly
ഇപ്പൊ നോക്കാൻ
exploited.
പറ്റൂല.
They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
That's rather hopeful.
ഒരു കമന്റ് ഇട്ടാൽ
Yeah,
ഞാൻ
they were
കിട്ടിയ
looking
അയക്കാം.
for a counter-attack.
രാത്രി തന്നെ അയക്കാം.
Cafu tries making a foray down the right. Thuram wins the duel this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Chiesa. Son Heung-min. He's picked his... It's Son Heung-min! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And
Nice
that
goal.
is the last effort of the game.
എടാ വീഡിയോ നീ ഒരു
What a
കമന്റ് ഇട്ടാൽ മതിടാ
satisfying
പഴയ
performance. A
വീഡിയോക്ക്.
performance at times of
ഞാൻ
determination
കമന്റിന്
and
റിപ്ലൈ തരാം.
occasionally magic. Simply, they
Video
have all the right
ഇടുന്നില്ല.
answers. Son Heung-min, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
ഞാൻ ഒരു കമന്റ് ഇട്ടാൽ മതി ഏതെങ്കിലും പഴയ വീഡിയോക്ക് ഞാൻ കിട്ടിയ അയക്കാം. ലവ് യു പ്ലീസ് ക്യാൻ യു Is my show? I am your biggest fan. Please. ആരടി ഇവൻ? എത്രോട്ടാ 700 കയറുന്ന പരാതി. ഇനി 6 കളി ജയിക്കണം ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ. അവസ്ഥ തന്നെ. ലാമ്പാണ്ടം കൊണ്ട് ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല. ലാമ്പാണ്ടം കൊണ്ടൊരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കണം. മെസ്സി, നെയ്മർ, റൂമിലിംഗ് എല്ലാവരും ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. ഓക്കെ ഫോർ ഓക്കെ, ബിഗ്ഗസ്റ്റ് ഫാൻ. Okay, Messi, biggest fan. Okay, understand.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Chiesa making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hi, bro, hi.
Great vision, good ball, good take, great shot.
എൻ്റെ ചെങ്ങ എന്ത് സേവടാ, എങ്ങനെയാണോ അതൊക്കെ സേവ് അടിക്കുന്നത്?
Ernest. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No goals as yet. And it's Neymar. Bebeto. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ernest. And he's found a way past. Son Heung-min. Threads. Can he finish?
സെൻട്രൽ
Goal!
ബാക്കിനെ വലിക്കല്ലടാ.
They forced the error and extracted
സെൻട്രൽ
the
ബാക്കിനെ
maximum punishment.
Well, let
അബ്ജിത്ത്
that
ഏജ്
be a
ഹായ്.
lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
എത്ര
Any
പറയും
lapse in
സെൻട്രൽ ബാക്കിനെ
concentration,
വലിക്കില്ല.
voila.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's through here. Now it's Messi. Messi!
Bragantino certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Takes the shot!
Too much long ആയിപ്പോയി.
Belletti.
അവിടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി നോക്കട്ടടാ. റാങ്ക് കറണ്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ റാങ്കാണ്.
He's shifting through the gears here.
കറണ്ട് റാങ്ക് പക്ഷാണ് നോക്കട്ടെ.
That'll be the last act of the first half.
ലൈവ് കട്ട് ബഫറിംഗ് റേറ്റിംഗ്
Well, there were plenty of talking
715
points in
ആയിടാം.
that first half, but just the one goal. It's
715
still
ranking.
anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a
അവൻ
good
ആ
time
ഒറ്റ
to
ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ചത് ഗോൾ.
reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because
ഒറ്റ
whatever
ഷോട്ട്
they've been
അടിച്ചത്
doing,
ഗോളായി.
it just hasn't gelled.
760 എത്തിയതാ, വീണ്ടും കുറഞ്ഞതാ. ഞാൻ ആദ്യം മുതലേ കളിക്കണം. ഭ്രാന്ത്. എന്താ ചെയ്യാ? ഇന്നങ്ങ് ഡിവിഷൻ 1 കയറായ.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he whips in across. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hernus played into space. That has been cut short.
ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടല്ലേ?
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Oh, what's he done? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a cute ball. And that could set him on his way. It's Luis Suarez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
ഗോളാണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു.
That's a sharp pass. Now he's got space here. Hernus. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh no, this does not look good. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're...
Neymar! No mistake!
നല്ല കളിടാ.
2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, shooting chance!
അടിയടാ.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റാണ്. മെസ്സിന്റെ ഒന്നും ഷോട്ട് കയറുന്നില്ല.
Neymar. Looking for options for movement.
മെസ്സിയിൽ 108 ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
There's the shot.
108
That is
Messi.
decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ?
Substitution for Red Bull Bragantino. Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8. Messi. Number 15. Frank Lampard.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
ഗോളടിക്കണം.
Neymar
Mohamed Salah.
played in deep.
Number 20.
Busquets getting this one clear.
23. Bale.
Gerrard looking for the run, and that interception was most necessary. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Swings a mighty effort.
കളിതോ
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
There will be 3
Added time
minutes
going up
added
here.
time.
It's 3 minutes. And they win it back again.
മയിരം വെറും ചോമ്പോളായിപ്പോ മയിരം.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
വെറുതെ അല്ല മൂഞ്ച് 4-1-4 കളിക്കുന്നു. 4-4.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Bragantino desperately...
ആദ്യം ജേഴ്സി മാറ്റണം. വണ്ടി ജേഴ്സി കൊണ്ട് 32 പോയിന്റ് കുറവ്. നല്ലൊരു ജേഴ്സി ആയിക്കൂടെ? എവിടെയാണ് സെറ്റിങ്സ്? ജേഴ്സി സെറ്റിങ്സ് എല്ലാം എവിടെയാ? മറന്നുപോയല്ലേ? ടീമിലല്ലേ? ഞാനായിരുന്നാലും ഇപ്പോൾ 1800 കയറി. എനിക്ക് ഡങ്കിനെ കിട്ടുമോ? ഡങ്ക് അവരുടെ വലിയ വലിയ കാര്യം സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഡങ്കിൻ്റെ കാര്യം പറയാണ്. $1800 കയറി കണ്ടിന് ഞാൻ 17 കളി തോറ്റത്. 17 കളി തോറ്റ് മെഴുകിയിട്ട് ഇന്ന് സമയമുണ്ട്. സമയത്ര 10:30 എത്ര 12 മണിയാകുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ഡിവിഷൻ 1 കയറാം. 6 കളിയിൽ ജയിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഫോം വന്നാൽ അടുപ്പിച്ച് 5-6 കളി ജയിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഒന്നും ശരി. അതിൻ്റെ പവറില്ല ബെഡ്സിനൊന്നും. അതിൻ്റെ പവർ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഓക്കെ. 4 ലക്ഷം ബാങ്കിൽ. $1800 കയറി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ 1900 സിമ്പിളായിട്ട്.
Just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
ശ്ശെ.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Costa Curta. Madrid finding their passes. Gnabry. Chance to chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Busquets. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's
വൈരിന്റെ
not happy with that
ടാക്ക്
challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players' body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
ഒപ്റ്റിമസ് പ്രൈം വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒപ്റ്റിമസ് പറയും കളി ഗോളടിക്കുന്നില്ലടാ. നല്ല ചാൻസ് കിട്ടി, അവൻ്റെ ഒടുക്കത്തെ ടാക്കിളാണ്.
Tries from a long way out. And that's what you call inspired
അച്ചാണ്
goalkeeping.
വീരച്ച്
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
കുറേ അച്ചുണ്ടല്ലോ ഇവിടെ.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to belt it away. Conte. Maldini deals with that comfortably. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
ആരടാ കൊണ്ട ഓർഡറാ കൊണ്ടേ. കർമുറത്തുനിന്നും
Looking for the run. Chiesa! And that has fair fizzed. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Lampard. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital.
ഇന്നടിക്കും, ഇന്ന് ഡിവിഷൻ അടിക്കും.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose,
Division
didn't
sure, right,
deny
Eddie.
the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player
Sure,
is
Anna, sure.
committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
കർമുറ ഇതാണ്.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has been fouled there.
പൊരിയാണ് പൊരി.
Ruben Dias. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Griezmann. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? That's a decent clearance.
2 added minutes has
Darwin
been indicated.
gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this.
കളി ജയിക്കണം
And they can counter here.
ഏതെങ്കിലും അവസ്ഥയാണ്.
And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the
Coach
whistle
never
blows, we
signed
remain
ചെയ്തു
where
എന്തോ
we started. Plenty for
ഉണ്ടാക്കിയെന്ന്
both
പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
managers to mull over here.
1600 കിടന്ന് മെഴുകുന്നു.
Goals at this stage, but certainly
Efootball.
not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Very special birthday.
റോഡിനോടൊക്കെ ഒന്നേ പറയുന്നു, ട്രസ്റ്റ് ദ പ്രോസസ് ട്രസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുക, അത്ര എനിക്ക് പറയാം. സമയമെടുക്കും, പെട്ടെന്നൊന്നും ആവില്ല, സമയമെടുക്കും. ആർസണലിനെ പോലെയാണ്.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Darwin Núñez. Number 6,
And we're underway again.
Gnabry.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
റൈഗാർഡ് അടിച്ച് കയറി വരും.
And they've got rid. Threads one in. Lam. Busquets. Foot in. Griezmann. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's going to go a long way. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Tries to pass it. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Mohamed Salah. Loose pass. Lovely pass, but it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
In with the challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
സമയമെടുക്കും. പെയ്ഡ് പുഷാണോ? അതെ, പൈസ എറിഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് കളിക്കുന്നു. പൈസ എറിഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് മാത്രം കളിച്ചു കൊടുക്കുന്ന ഓരോ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സിൻ്റെ ആശ.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Griezmann.
Your impression
Coming
so
on the
far, Jim?
field,
Bragantino are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not...
Here's a shot!
De Bruyne.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Quality ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Bragantino really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
OP score.
De Bruyne. Now it's Stoichkov. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is it then, now or never. Griezmann. Now it's Son Heung-min. Gerrard. He could be in here. Son Heung-min. Plenty to aim at here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
നല്ല
And
ചാൻസ്
that
ആയിരുന്നു.
is as far as it goes. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining.
ഇൻക്രീസിൽ 1 പോയി. ബറേസി മാറ്റി. റൈഗാർഡ് ഓപ്പിയാണ്. കളിച്ചാൽ മതി. ലാംബാർഡിനെ പരിസരത്ത് കാണാൻ പറ്റില്ല. എന്താ പറയുക, ഭയങ്കര ടഫ്. 700 to 800.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
So we're up and running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that really is so good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Son Heung-min. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieri. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries from a long way out.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Maldini. And he's let fly. Son Heung-min looking understandably energised after his goal. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Hernes. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against it. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Back into the middle. Stood up well to him there. Nedved.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. Lahm. Messi. Son Heung-min. Now it's Chiesa. Chiesa going face-to-face with his great rival. Nesta. Borussia Dortmund look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Son Heung-min. Vitinha does really well there, strong defending. Nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hones! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed.
And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bragantino really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernes. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Vieri. Applies the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Almost an hour gone. That has been cut short. Hernes. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Ferdinand. Vitinha. Searching pass he's played there. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Son Heung-min was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Chiesa! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Shot a goal! He scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Hernes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That could spell trouble. It's Luis Suarez! They've scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Oh, what has happened here? Decent chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Red Bull Bragantino.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. there's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And smartly reclaimed. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't shot a goal! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Chiesa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Maldini. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Bale! He went for the curler. Now it's Chiesa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he cuts out the supply. Couldn't squeeze it through. Not the most accurate pass.
Bragantino can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Looking for options for movement.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Ruben Neves. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get rid. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min. Cruyff. For Messi. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chiesa. Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. He has found the way through. And that should get the job done. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Costa Curta. Played back in. Ruben Neves. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for...
A header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's there to retrieve it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
Hannes! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Out for a throw. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked. Hannes looking understandably energised after his goal. Cafu. Ruben Neves plays a sharp little ball here. That looks a cracking ball. That's the keeper's ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Cruyff. Van Basten. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And now to all
Messi
members of the
claiming the
crowd,
Man of the
I'd
Match
like to
award,
ask you to
and
join
there
me
is
in
very
wishing
little
out
room for argument.
പിള്ളേരോട് മാത്രം ഏത് പിള്ളേർ അവരൊക്കെ പ്രോ പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണ്. എല്ലാവരും പ്രോ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്. എല്ലാവരും പ്രോ പ്ലേയേഴ്സാണ്. $11 ലക്ഷം $12 ലക്ഷത്തിൽ വരുന്ന പേരും വലിയ 2 ലക്ഷം 3 ലക്ഷം തോറ്റിട്ടില്ല. 10 ലക്ഷത്തിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ അത് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട്. സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് അടിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ്
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Busquets completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And this is Raul, and he's managed to get free.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Oh, easy pickings there. Koundé. Isco. Now it's Pedri. And this is real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot a goal! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is going better, possibly.
Isco's climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona take the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pedri. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Isco. Isco's cross. Busquets with the clearance. Chiesa. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lam. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Chiesa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have! And the referee brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So once again, we're underway.
Bragantino are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Spread out to the left, Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. Isco is always looking to break lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Knocks it into... He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passes short and sharp. Lampard. Now it's Chiesa. Hernes. And the through ball. And he's found a way past. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Isco. Hernes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, what a climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
22, Raul. Number 13, Pedri. Number
Stood up well to him there.
Messi. Coming on the field.
Well, that looks a decent
number
ball.
97,
That is good alertness.
Aubameyang.
He has
Number
found a way
9,
through.
Danielson. Number 41.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's delightful. Shot could be on. Isco!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Isco. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rijkaard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very...
Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Courtois herring after the ball here. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Hernes. Now it's Chiesa. Adams. Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Chiesa is offering a wry smile there.
First quarter of an hour gone. shot goes for a shot! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. That's a good run down the left. This looks promising. Lampard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Costa Curta. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gets a good foot in there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernes. That is good alertness. Belletti. Has a look and plays it forward. Big chance! Thuram attempts a clearance. Now it's Scholes. And it's Scholes. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lampard. Now it's Chiesa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Ronaldo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Bragantino can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's in space and looking for options. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now that's a lovely exchange. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Lampard. Oh, shoots! It's their second corner of the game. Lampard plays it short. And Messi! Well, now in for the pieces! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Passing nice and neat. And they've got rid. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Ambitious ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ernest. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lampard. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lam. Time. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Red Bull Bragantino.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got...
Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Messi. Now it's Chiesa.
There's a distinctive old-school feel, Peter, to Fernando Morientes.
Yeah, true. Mind you, by any yardstick, Jimmy, he has a game to be effective in any era, and his stats actually show that.
Yeah, I was always impressed.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Chiesa! Oh, split-second reaction.
Chiesa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Little pass back. Picked out, and a shot! And he's done it! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's had it nicked away. Hernes, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lampard. Rummenigge. Hernes. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Chiesa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta. Morientes. Messi. Played for Lampard. Hernes, who does have an assist to his name. And it's been played through. Neuer gets rid without sophistication.
There will be 1 minute
Costa
added
Curta.
time.
Baresi. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi, coming on the field.
And smartly reclaimed.
Mbappe, number 11.
That's an imaginative pass.
Substitutions taking place.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Rummenigge. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that should get the job done. And it's Wilshere. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, Waters, and again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Rice.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Messi. Oh, what a ball! Honest! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Maldini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's quick to get it clear again. Dixon. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
ഉറങ്ങിയിട്ടടാ. ഉറങ്ങിയിട്ടേ നീ. റൂംമേറ്റ് ഹാമിസ് സി കെ റാങ്കാണ്, റാങ്ക് വിഷയമാണ്. എത്താനായി 1800 എത്താനായി. ഏകദേശം 2-3 കളി.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Isco. Back in possession and ready to go again. Droll. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Luis Suarez. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He went for the curler. Albert Ferrer is there, and he can pick it up. Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Busquets, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Raul. It's going to be another throw. Chiesa. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. No, he's just misjudged that one. Everton applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this.
Messi! Oh, off the bar! And they've got rid. Messi, nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Chiesa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Oh, terrible mistake. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is Messi. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good spread. Everton finding their passes. And it's Isco. Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Roberto Carlos. Now Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Isco is the team. And he's had a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Everton have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Raul. Messi. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
എന്തുള്ള സഫാന ചായ കുടിച്ച ചോറുണ്ട് ഉറങ്ങിയ എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്താ പുറത്തായിരുന്നു തലയെത്തി ഞാൻ പേടിക്കേണ്ട ആരുമില്ല
Substitution.
പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ആരുമില്ല ലൈവിൽ
Right card, attempts a clearance. Shapes to shoot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Now, can they get him away? He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared away. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went
Hello,
on,
everybody,
a draw
and
was
this is
always
our
likely to be on the card. So overall,
ഞാൻ ശരിയാവും പനിയെല്ലാം പിടിച്ചിട്ട് കിടപ്പിലാവുണ്ട് തൊണ്ട സൗണ്ടും കൂടെ ശരിയാകുന്നുണ്ട് അതും കൂടെ ശരിയായാൽ സെറ്റാണ് അടുത്ത ആഴ്ച ഉള്ളിൽ ശരിയാവും അങ്ങനെയാണ് എൻ്റെ പ്രതീക്ഷ ശരിയാവട്ടെ ആരും ഇല്ലടാ 2 ആഴ്ച ലൈവ് ഇട്ടിട്ടില്ല 2 ആഴ്ച ലൈവ് ഇടാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് എല്ലാവരും ആ വ്യൂസ് എല്ലാം പോയി മനസ്സിലായ എല്ലാവരും ഉണ്ടായതല്ല എല്ലാം പോയി ഇനി ആദ്യം മുതലേ തുടങ്ങണം
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Hoeneß tries to clear. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No goals as yet. Played back. Looking for options for movement. Bale is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's a dangerous... Luis Suarez! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bale goes short. Maldini. And it's Pedri. Son Heung-min. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, delightful ball. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar. Luis Suarez. Cafu. Now it's Bale. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
So their fourth corner of the game. Thuram getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lampard. Messi. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ernest is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute
Ernest.
added time.
No, that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been
Please
good
turn
enough
your
to
attention
trouble
to
the
the
opposition.
screen for
They
information
need to
provided
play
by
with
the
more
local
courage in the
police.
second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go once more.
Bragantino really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Cafu. Rodri. Messi. Messi goes for the shot! Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross from Cafu. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. He has a look up. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press
Ahí
as high as they
Ramos.
can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking for a corner.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.